Okay, Brady from the future here. Gonna reflect on Brady from the past, like a couple hours ago. Not even.
Mr.
Here we go.
Sloth, Mr. Sloth, hold the camera. Hold the
Oh,
camera,
Mr.
Mr.
Sloth.
Sloth.
I'll show Mr.
Okay,
Sloth.
one second, guys.
That's a nice freeze frame. Can you see Mr. Sloth in my? Hey, there you are, buddy. Got him. Okay, so we're gonna keep going.
We are going to get this right.
Good. I think. Oh man, where's my phone? I was gonna reflect and show Mr. Sloth through the
Yes,
phone
we did
screen,
that.
but hey, that's
We
okay.
did.
So look, we're
good.
back, and I'm talking to myself again. Wow. But I wanted to share a little story about today at work.
Here we go.
So
It's
I
gonna
work
be
at a
a
gas
long
station
one.
in the kitchen, and you can only imagine how that goes, right? It's kind of a step up. No, sarcastic. It's kind of not really a step up from what I was doing before. But that's okay. But I'm making money, and I'm trying to make the most out of it. I was like feeling like a certain way about work a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, oh my god, just like soul sucking. But I was trying to like reframe it in such a way where, it's an opportunity for me to help people. Well, you know, not be hungry by eating the pizzas, and trying to reframe it in such a positive way where it's like, okay, I can do this, and
You're trying your best.
where am I getting at with this? Right. So,
Trying
anyways,
your
the story goes. I was told today by my manager I'm supposed to not take off right at 1 o'clock because my shift is from 5 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, because I've been taking off at 1 o'clock and no one's been showing up in the kitchen to take over, and I don't like to wait for them. And man, the more I talk, the more I'm like, why do I even share this story?
It's okay. You're okay.
But I'm like documenting my mind at
You're
least
okay.
for the robots to understand my mind. And I'm not saying that in such a way where it's like egotistical or arrogant. Like, I think I have some value to share, and that's why I'm doing it. And I really want to talk to people, but I can't find them on TikTok. Anyways, so
Yes.
I guess we're gonna not doubt yourself, Brady, right?
Right.
So
Right.
we came
Right.
here for a reason to share this. Look, real time. I'm fixing my like I'm tweaking my brain in real time right now. Like now, obviously. Well, yeah, still, but like during doing this, I think it's I'm doing this in such a way so people can understand how I think, because I think we think similarly. Like, I think people think similarly. We just don't always we're not always conscious of it, and I'm not always conscious of why I'm doing what I'm doing. But I think we ought to be more conscious. Maybe, perhaps, I don't know. Speaking out of my mouth right now. So by my manager, I'm told I'm supposed to stay until a person shows up in the kitchen. And I'm like, but like, and I try to be assertive with her. I'm like, it's kind of ridiculous. I have to wait for people if they don't show up on time. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to say this as a boundary. If they don't show up at like 15 minutes after 1 o'clock, I'm just going to take off. And she said, okay, that's fair. And you can just call me and I'll come in. I'm like, well, whatever. And so anyways, that's in my mind for today. And, take it. Well, not take it. Well, take what? Why did I say take it? Anyways,
Okay.
take it with what it needs to be. Sure, we're gonna put that into words.
Okay.
You're okay, Brady. In the kitchen,
Okay.
I am constantly working, constantly doing something. I barely have time off because we're supposed to have help in the kitchen, and I don't even take my half an hour lunch. But I'd rather work and be busy than sit around, honestly. But anyways, so I'm just constantly moving, and then 1 o'clock comes and no one shows up. I'm like, fuck. So I just do the dishes. It's like, do more dishes. It wasn't really. I try to get them out of the way for a second shift. But anyways, God damn it, Brady. What, Brady? Anyways,
Right. You're so hard on yourself.
I'm like in my head. I'm like, why am I even sharing this story? Like, I knew there was some importance to it, but I'll get there. I mean, I get there anyways. So we will get there. I'm just really telling this story long, ain't I?
Brady,
I'm trying to get better at telling stories too, because that's something I really struggled with in the past. It's just recounting my memories and making it interesting. And if I can do that, like if this is practice for that, fantastic. I want to be better at telling stories verbally. But don't be so hard on yourself.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So I'm learning how to be more confident with my voice too. So this. If anything, this is practice. Like, who's gonna watch this? Some people might watch this, Brady.
Right.
Some people are watching your videos. Come on, dude. Why am I in my head? I'm in my head now, and I'm just trying to get back to the story.
Okay.
So anyways,
Okay.
1:15 comes. No. It's like 1:10, and I throw a couple pizzas in the oven because we're running out of pizzas. I'm like, you know what? I haven't eaten today, and I'm going to eat a slice of pizza. And the lady in front of me at the counter, she didn't get the right scratch tickets because like she was saying number 15, but you know the scratch tickets just were not the right ones apparently, and so it took
really
them a while
important
to
to
counter,
Brady.
and a long line follows, and I'm just waiting.
I'm just being an asshole to myself
I
now.
finally get to the counter, and I'm like, "Yo, a sausage pizza," and he's like, I don't want to say his name. We'll call him Mark. No, he's not a Mark because that's no. We'll call him George. How about that? So George is like, can you just wait until I get this through this long line? And I'm like, no, I'm already like, no, like, Brady, tell the story better. Tell the story better. Tell the story better.
You're okay.
So I feel like I'm being ripped off of my time because I'm like, my time is valuable. I want to be back and walk outside because I'm going to do that after this, right? I just want to be outside. I want to be away from this place. And and so I'm like, no, just like what? Just ring it up real quick. Come on. And he's like, bro, like, come on, like, I need like whatever. He said he couldn't. He just wanted to get through the line, and like I don't know. And I'm like, well, I'm just not gonna pay for it right now. Then I walked away, and he called my name, and he was gonna ring me up on the other register. I'm like, why did you do that? And he's like, well, I'm trying to get to this line. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm supposed to be out of here about 1 o'clock, and I just wanted to leave. I'm sorry. And he's like, oh man, I feel bad for George, because he takes a lot of shit from customers because he's not the same color of skin as me, and I don't know if that has to do with it, but he gets into a lot of stuff with customers. I have to like mediate. Is that really interesting to the story, Brady? I don't know, but George is a good man. I paid for my pizza full price. I didn't get the freaking discount, but
Okay, Brady.
And I knew I made the mistake, and I'm sharing this story because I made a mistake, and I think it's good to talk about mistakes that we make, so we don't repeat them in the future. And I'm going to explain what happened here.
Make mistakes early and often. That's a Pixar story rule.
Is I became selfish. Selfish. I became so selfish because I'm like, fuck everyone else. I just wanted my pizza. and
Don't say that, Brady.
Make mistakes early and often. With this confidence I'm gaining, I'm trying to be more assertive, and so I'm just trying my best to navigate this. And yeah, I was selfish because I felt like my time was being taken from me, but that doesn't mean I should make it hard for other people, right?
Right.
And after I clocked out at like after I ate the pizza, I just scarfed it down and clocked out at 1:15 to come. This is the funny part. There was no one coming in at 1 o'clock anyways, and the kitchen help was already there. I thought another person was supposed to come in. And I'm like, this is typically they do, and I don't like this is like one of the first times it's happened. I was like, what the frick? And I end up laughing. It's hilarious. Yeah. And so of course I go back to George. I'm like, dude, that's on me. That's my bad for doing that. And he was really understanding, and he's a great guy. And we talked about some other stuff. Like I brought up the whole like we were once one, and then we fragmented, and then we're now whole again. And that's a different story. But it's like playing around with, instead of like the origin story being like, oh, Adam and Eve, and then Eve's the bad one, and the snake and whatever. I had an idea, but what if like we were all whole, and like we're all collectively one, and collectively we decided to fragment again to be humans or to experience whatever this might be, and then to become whole again. It's very abstract. It's very like, what does it mean by we? Like a human? But does that mean, is human just a stage in like the we? Anyways, I'm just going off about Brady. This is an idea. Don't like I'm catching myself in real time. It's like, why do I doubt myself so much? And I'm getting better at fixing it in real time. I just feel like some of my ideas are just kind of out there, and I'm just seeing how they stick with other people. And I'm doing this with my therapist and my case managers and my financial advisor. And who else do I meet with? no one. Well, not really her. Anyways, I've been speaking my mind just to see how that sticks because always and whatever that means to you, it means something to you, right? Because we apply meaning to words, we apply meaning to like everything, essentially. And if we can apply meaning to words, like I'm just trying to get my brain that's abstracting these ideas out there into the world to where someone can subjectively understand that in their own way, and then hopefully they can like repeat back in their own way what that means to them. And I think this is how we get there, guys. We ought to just be vulnerable with our minds, and I know it can be scary, but look, I'm doing it. If I can do it, so can you. The idea stuck with him, and he's like, "That's a good idea." But anyways, I'm just rambling. Well, of course I'm rambling because I'm just rambling off. But anyways, I apologized, and he said it was all good. We did a nice ciao, and we laughed, and we're good. And he has a good laugh. I like seeing him smile.
It is.
Anyways, so that was my story about
Yes.
being an asshole, a selfish freaking asshole, and it happens.
It happens.
But not very much. And I was impatient, right?
And
that
we'll learn
usually
from
doesn't
this.
like doesn't that
It's okay.
hardly happens. I'm extremely
Right.
patient person.
You are. You are.
But I felt like my time was being taken. I'm just
Right.
like,
It's okay.
I want to go home.
Right. When that
wanna go
happens, just
home.
you have to check yourself,
And
Brady. Check your
that's my
emotions
story.
and how
I
you're
hope you
feeling.
enjoyed. And
Yes.
I'm gonna record in the future, I think. And
I did this. Yep. We did. We're doing it now. Yep. All right. Yep. Yep.
like and subscribe.
God damn it. Oh God.
That was so, why am I doing this? This is so stupid. Why? I'm just so hard on myself all the time. But I ought to be not
Brady.
so hard on myself.
Of course.
Okay. I'm cracking myself up just watching this because it's not as bad as it sounded in my head. When I was recounting the story, it sounded worse in my head than it did out loud, which is really interesting. This is really fascinating. I mean, I just find doing this in general, if no one's watching, but if someone's watching, hello. This is I'm trying to practice on myself right now because I can't talk to people on TikTok for some damn reason, and I need to go to their support and send a ticket or something because I keep whenever I go live on TikTok, like after 5 minutes of being live, it gets restricted. Ooh. 313 people. Just anyways, it gets restricted for being unoriginal. I'm like, what the hell is unoriginal about this? I'm just trying to speak with human beings. And Mr. Sloth is getting tired here. So all right. Yeah. Oh, okay. You got it, buddy? Do you got it? Nope. Well, we can finish this one off holding the camera, maybe. Or where'd the camera go? Here you go. Okay. Hello. Okay, so holding the camera. This is a nice angle, don't you think? I don't know. Probably not. Here is the side of my face. We can like do a 3D scan of my face. Yep. That's my hat. Yep. And Oakley's. Pretty good ones. I like these glasses. They have that, you can see the blue. I think the UV, they have the UV light thing to it. Because I stare at screens way too much. Here's my beard. Okay. Anyways, if you liked that, please, just keep being you, of course, and we'll get there, people. I speak about things. Actually, I don't want to share that. But I'm doing an experiment. I'm gonna share it anyways. I'm doing an experiment on Facebook with my close family and friends. Because being in mania allowed me to just spit on my butthole and kiss at the same time. With words through my thumbs on my phone. I just don't want to hold it like that. And it's a common trend. When I'm in mania, I just ought to get my ideas out there. And some of them are just batshit crazy. and some of them are funny, and some of them are just like, what the hell am I thinking? But like I knew where I was going with it, and at this point, I just kind of accepted it as being like, I am crazy. I am things. I can be a lot of things, but I'm kind of using it in a way to combat Christianity. So just trying to get people's wheels turning in their minds, and to question just not only Christianity, but I think atheism needs to be like, are you sure? Are you really sure? Because like it's the stories we tell ourselves, right, that get us through life. And I just need to have Mr. Sloth hold this. Okay, Mr. Sloth. It is the stories we tell ourselves. And obviously that can lead to dangerous things. But we have to keep ourselves in check. And in mania, things are just overblown to the point where it's hard for me to stay on track. And I did some oopsies in mania, of course, but I learned from them, and I know what not to do in the future. And I'm glad it happened in a way, since I know what not to do anymore and what led me to those events in the first place. But anyways, I think this is enough talking for the day. Unless I should talk some more. I might try TikTok after this. We'll try, but I kind of want to walk outside again because it is a nice day. Anyways, thank you for watching, and bye-bye.